September
Here we
7th,
go.
2025. The war between Ukraine and Russia continues. Ukrainian forces carried out FPV drone strike operations to repel Russian infantry in the Avdiivka, Lyman, and Siversk areas. Under the cover,
I can't believe that this war is still going. I can't believe that these Russian people, and if you're Russian, if you're watching this, how is it that you guys are so brainwashed back at home that you're doing such a dumb thing for one guy? I don't get it.
of both day and night, Ukrainian drone operators tracked Russian movements, targeting vehicles, fortified positions, and troops with precision strikes. Russian infantry was specifically targeted. An FPV drone lying in ambush along a Russian troop route targeted 2 Russian soldiers traveling by motorcycle. The soldiers noticed the drone, but it was too late to escape. Russian soldiers continued to choose unusual locations for cover. A lone Russian soldier was detected taking cover inside a pipe. After observing the soldier for a period, FPV drone pilots from the 63rd Brigade engaged the target. As the soldier remained inside the pipe, the FPV drone approached, and he was neutralized before having a chance to escape. During the night in the Lyman direction, Ukrainian fiber optic FPV drones from the Signum Battalion carried out precision operations against Russian logistics and troop movements. The drones tracked Russian vehicles and soldiers under the cover of darkness, striking key targets with accuracy and limiting the ability of Russian forces to maneuver. These nighttime operations showcase the effectiveness of modern FPV drone tactics, allowing Ukrainian forces to disrupt supply lines and neutralize threats while maintaining operational safety for their own units. Ukrainian FPV drones from the 414th birds of the
I just keep thinking, I'm watching these videos. I've been watching these videos, these types of videos for a long time now. And I said it in the beginning. I just can't believe how dumb. It's honestly, how dumb people are.
Unit detected 2 Russian soldiers in the Bakhmut area, a hotspot of ongoing combat. The drones immediately engaged and began pursuing the soldiers, initiating a prolonged chase. The Russian soldiers attempted to evade the drone by circling around a tree and even tried to shoot it down, but were unsuccessful. Once their ammunition was depleted, they began
It's like a wolf chases a rabbit around the tree.
To run. During the chase, which lasted several minutes, the Ukrainian FPV drone operator continued maneuvering until the soldiers were exhausted. When a suitable position was reached, the drone struck the target, resulting in the loss of both Russian soldiers. Ukrainian forces from the 68th Separate Rifle Brigade detected a Russian vehicle on the move in the Bakhmut area. An FPV drone immediately engaged the target.
Bro had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 or 6 people in there, packed like sardines, cooked hot dogs.
10 Russian soldiers were on board, and unfortunately, they could not evade being targeted by the drone. The FPV drone targeted 2 Russian soldiers. One of them quickly fled into the forest, while the other took cover in a vehicle.
Yeah. You can see
3 Russian soldiers were moving across an open area on the front line, unaware of the FPV drone attack. Although they were advancing with proper spacing between them, their position was completely exposed. The FPV drone...
Well, god damn it, it's exposed. Look how flat it is. They're all exposed. As soon as you go on this field, you're exposed. If you're 2 feet tall, you're exposed.
Engaged, targeting the soldier at the front of the group. The Russian soldier attempted to fight the drone, firing at it and performing sudden maneuvers. However, once he fell to the ground, he had no chance to escape. The FPV drone directly engaged the soldier, while the other 2 soldiers turned back and retreated.
Yeah.
A lone Russian soldier
Scum.
was detected while moving through the Anrivka area. When he decided to rest under a tree, an FPV drone moved in to engage. The soldier was struck by the drone before he could realize what was happening. September 7th, 2025. In Kupiansk, Kharkiv region, a Russian sabotage and reconnaissance group, disguised in civilian clothing, infiltrated the city and posed with their flags on the camera of their reconnaissance drone to record a propaganda video. Unaware that they...
That's interesting. He went out and literally dressed up as a civilian and then had the Russian flag out so that another Russian, whatever, soldier, also disguised, could take a video of them holding the Russian flag in a new area that they haven't even captured yet. It's a propaganda video to show like, hey, we got this town. And they actually don't have the town. They just sneaked through, and now they're a big target because the drone sees the Russian flag.
Were being monitored by Ukrainian FPV drones, the group continued their actions. Shortly afterward, the FPV drones launched an attack, neutralizing the group, and the Russian tricolor flag was captured as a trophy.
Good.
September 6th, 2025. Ukrainian tanks from the 3rd Assault Brigade destroyed Russian positions in a village near Lyman. Russian troops who had taken cover in abandoned houses in the Anrivka area were struck in a sudden and rapid assault. Ukrainian tanks unleashed continuous fire on the houses, leaving Russian soldiers in total panic and unable to respond. The assault lasted around 20 minutes, resulting in the loss of 13 Russian soldiers. Ukraine reported no casualties.
Ooh, that got
A
hit.
Shark reconnaissance UAV directed the fire of an M1 HIMARS multiple launch rocket
$25
system
million.
onto a Russian Buk M2 air defense system. The strike triggered the detonation of the system's surface-to-air missiles.
Oh, missed that one.
The operation took place east of the village of Blizhny in the Donetsk region. Ukrainian forces from the 61st Mechanized Brigade targeted Russian soldiers entering abandoned houses while attempting to establish positions near Novosilka.
Look how flat it is out there, bro.
The soldiers inside the houses were engaged with kamikaze drone strikes. A series of intense drone attacks neutralized the Russian forces in the area. A Russian assault group attempting to infiltrate Ukrainian defensive positions in the city of Chasiv Yar was stopped by the Ukrainian Stratcom of the armed forces.
Bye.
The group tried to enter the city simultaneously from multiple directions, but each attempt was repelled by Ukrainian forces. Explosive munitions were dropped on the Russian soldiers by drones, including both FPV and kamikaze drones. The soldiers were neutralized one by one without being able to respond. The failed assault resulted in significant losses for the Russian forces. FPV drones carried out a precision strike on two Russian tanks, one of which was a T-72, and successfully destroyed an MTLB that had been abandoned following an earlier assault. The operation took place east of the city of Myrnohrad in the Donetsk region. Ukrainian drone operators monitored the area closely, ensuring the abandoned vehicle and active targets were effectively neutralized. They didn't even allow the artillery to be deployed. FPV Wormbusters pilots spotted a truck carrying a towed artillery piece in a forested area and prevented the forces from even setting up positions. After a series of successive strikes, the artillery unit was completely neutralized. Russian forces repeatedly left their equipment in the open on the front line, making them easy targets for Ukrainian drones. September 4th, 2025. Ukrainian forces, including the Kurt and company units of the 28th Mechanized Brigade, destroyed Russian positions and engaged Russian infantry in the Toretsk direction. The Phoenix UAV regiment, part of Ukraine's border guard, successfully destroyed 9 Russian drones on the Eastern Front. The Russian UAVs, deployed for reconnaissance and intelligence missions over Ukrainian territory, were taken down by Ukrainian FPV drones in a precise and effective operation. In September, during the heroic evacuation of personnel from the front line in the Bakhmut region, an M113 armored medical vehicle sustained heavy damage as a result of enemy drone attacks. Under intense fire, a Ukrainian tank approached the burning vehicle from behind and rescued it, demonstrating that no personnel or equipment were left behind on the battlefield. Thanks to coordinated efforts, the crew and the damaged vehicle were successfully rescued. Shortly thereafter, following extensive repairs, the M113 returned to service and continues to save lives on the front lines.
Those are the M111113. Those are American, right?
September 5th, 2025. The 210th Separate Special Battalion detected the movement of 2 Russian soldiers toward a command observation post. A loitering munition with automatic target lock struck the building where they were located. 1 Russian soldier was neutralized, and another was wounded. The strike took place in Luhov village, Zaporizhzhia region. In the Siversk direction, a Ukrainian fiber optic FPV drone from Spear Group B of the 118th Territorial Defense Brigade skillfully maneuvered directly into the barrel of a Russian howitzer, neutralizing the weapon and demonstrating precise drone strike capabilities on the front line. Ukrainian forces from the Apache Strike Group of the 81st Air Mobile Brigade successfully
Apache Strike Group. That's so funny. That's the Ukrainian name for the, it's like American.
targeted Russian positions and equipment in the Siversk direction. Using coordinated maneuvers and precise strikes, the unit neutralized multiple fortified locations and disabled key Russian vehicles. Numerous bunkers, abandoned houses, and mortar units were destroyed in a single day. All of these strikes took place in the Avdiivka area. The control of Russian forces in the region is steadily weakening. Despite intense fighting along the front line, Russian forces have made no significant progress. Across thousands of kilometers of the front, Ukrainian drones have repeatedly disrupted all advances by Russian troops. Russian forces continue to suffer heavy losses while delaying any progress on peace negotiations.
Right there, that's what happens when you come to Ukraine. Sorry, not sorry, right? So it's been a couple weeks since Trump and Putin met in Alaska summit to try to do some kind of a peace talks. And unfortunately, all we got from that is Russia attacking Ukraine even more, especially in the city of Kiev, where the Russians has been hitting for the first time Ukrainian government buildings. Surprising. This is for the first time of this war, but the war, it sounds like the Russians are only escalating. So, Trump, then obviously there's, he didn't do anything there. I think he was hoping to, but then he realized that it's not as easy as he thinks he is, even though, how he says that he's the best deal maker. Not here, he's not. So it sucks, but we'll see. Like I said, Russia's not making any progress on the battlefield. If anything, they're losing more and more people every single day. And for the love of God, I just don't get it, man. How is it that the Russians are so it's like years and years of just brainwashing and alcoholism, combination with that and being in the poverty. It's poverty, alcoholism, and brainwashing. Those 3 things, after like doing that for 50 years to your own citizens, it does something, right? This right here. You just don't have your own brain. Collectively, if Russian soldiers, all of them, just decide, you know what? This war is stupid. What are we doing here? 1 million of us have died. And if they all turned on their own officers and their own government, the war would be over in like 24 hours. 24 hours. But they're just too brainwashed, man. It just baffles my mind. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Honestly, this is getting ridiculous. This is as dumb as it gets. As dumb. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, it's free, підпишись, це безкоштовно. Слава Україні, and we'll see you guys next time. До побачення.